I'm live. Hello, everyone. Let me know if you can hear me, if the volume and everything is all right. I've got a tech guy at the side adjusting my colours for me. Crafty Chimp, Caroline, hello. Can you believe it's day 3 already? I know. Liz, hello. Diane, Nicola, Angela, Gaz, Matt. Look at Matt. On time, 2 days in a row. Anna Marie, hello. This is going up very quickly. Oh, good. I'm getting all good. You can hear me all right, so that's good. Betty, Tracy K, hello, hello. Hazel, hi. So excited for this one. Haven't finished watching your stream yet, Gaz. I think Gaz is finishing it off tonight. Correct me if I'm wrong, Gaz, which I very often am. But I think he's finishing it off tonight. His project from Monday. Clarice, hello. I always want to say Clarissa, which is why I say it so slowly. Laura, hello. Maggie, sounds good. Thank you very much. Finishing it up tonight. Look at that. Karen Stacey, hi everyone. Oh, so excited. I've had a good tidy up. It looks. Oh, I'm zooming in and everything. It looks quite tidy behind me for a change, doesn't it? Oh, I like it like that. It looks good. Yes, I couldn't finish watching Mondays yet. That's quite all right. We'll let you off, Angela. Can't wait to see this kit. I can't wait to show you this kit. It is beautiful. It is. It's quite different to something. But yeah, I'm happy with that. It's quite different to something that we, the royal we, isn't it? Normally brings you, but it's beautiful. I really, really love this. I really do. And if you saw my page today, if you saw some of the samples, I'm going to show you them in a minute, you're going to love it as much as me. And you can see why I absolutely love this. I thought it looked different behind you. Yeah, I had a bit of a tidy up. I occasionally do. Occasionally, not often. But the good thing is you can't see my desk. That's a right mess. But the good thing is it looks, it looks tidy behind me, so that's all that matters. I can't wait to see. I can't wait to show you. I really love this one. Again, it's a little bit different to what we normally bring you. And we had all these sort of little different ideas, and we thought we'd sort of put it in a kit, give you lots of different sizes of stuff, and then you can really sort of have a play with scrapbooking ish if you want to, or junk journaling. If you just want to art journal or junk journal in it with these papers I'm going to give you, then you absolutely can, because you're going to get a scrapbook as well, you see. So you're creative, it's just your ideas everywhere. Exactly, they just overflow from my brain absolutely everywhere. I love that. I do love the tidy. It makes my heart happy. Do you know what? I love to see it tidy. I just don't love to make it tidy. And I sort of I stop at the point where it looks a bit of a mess. I should tidy up. And then that's where I stop. Don't go any further than that. I'm like, no. The thought was stressful enough. All ready to start making a new album of this kit. Yes, you're going to love it. I have my list ready to add this on for my order. Right, so the DT have done an amazing job. So you know that I had 6 extra, but what I did was I didn't obviously send everyone everything. I sent this kit to a couple of people. And then I sent sort of, some of the others to a few people as well. But this one was sent to Helen, and I asked her to make an album for me. And you've seen the album. It is stunning. The list is getting long here too. Yes. which obviously I'm going to show you. I sent some of the rice papers to Liz, and she had to play with them. And then I sent the papers and some rice papers, because it does come with rice papers, to Jill. Oh my God. Oh, they all did such an amazing job. So I'm going to start off with, there's just a couple of cards that Jill made. So she's used the scripts, the background script pad that I brought to you yesterday, and she's got this die in her stash. How beautiful. And she's got a little bit of vellum. I don't know if you can see it. You can see it, can't you? I don't need to lift it. Vellum, yeah, vellum on there. And then she's used, obviously, just the thinnest strip of one of those papers, and it makes a stunning card. Nothing else needs doing to that. It looks absolutely beautiful, doesn't it? Just that thin strip on there. So that's one of Jill's. And then she also made me this as well. Jill isn't typically a card maker, so it was quite exciting to get a couple of cards from her. But again, using that background paper, just a couple of the dies and some scents. My daughter's just peeked her head round the corner and nearly had a heart attack. Could just see something moving. Sorry. So, back to the cards. Oh, just gone all warm all of a sudden. So that background, a couple of dies that she sort of popped on there, a couple of flowers. How gorgeous does that look? So it just goes to show that I actually really pride myself in giving you papers that you don't have to do a lot to if you don't want. And then, so this is also Jill's. Ben's making a noise. They're sorting their tea out. So if you can hear anything, it's Ben. I'll blame him already. So Jill made this. In fact, she actually popped a post on because she's put the tree on upside down, but you can't tell at all. But isn't it beautiful, that paper? Wait until I show you them. So she's obviously made like a little notebook with this, or you can be using it to art journal in, because what's inside is and if I tip it down, you can see that there's the elastic are rolled in sort of 3 different sections. So if I just pop those 2 to the side, there's one here. You can see that the elastic is on the inside, but for each section, she's used a piece of the paper to almost make it its individual piece. And then there's another one there. And then there's the last one in there. And then what she's done is, because my papers are one-sided, she's been able to just do a little bit of stamping on there. So because they are one-sided, what you can then do on the other side, and if you've seen my Michelle McCrafters page today, and yesterday, Angela has been putting on that she's been spritzing and spraying with Lisa Horton shimmer sprays and all sorts, so you know how much that my papers can take, so you can have a real good play, ink them, add some of your texture paste, anything like that. And what you're going to make then is this most gorgeous little book or journal that Jill's made, and it's just absolutely gorgeous, isn't it? So it's made in the same way as we make our albums. She's made obviously the outside exactly the same, and there's nothing difficult on it at all. It's just 3 pieces of I've just called it its name, haven't I? 3 pieces of elastic, and wrapped it round, made her own little papers, popped them in there, and Bob's your uncle. So it looks amazing, doesn't it? It really does. And then, so let me show you a couple of these. So Liz created these. So she's got some beautiful wood pieces. She's got a tag here, and then she's got a wood piece here. So they're just MDF. But on both of these, she's just used the rice paper. So she's popped the rice paper. As you can see, she's torn it, she's painted it. She's just added a few embellishments. And that's a bit of the rice paper. And then the same with this one. I think she's done a little bit of ink blending, because she's covered the back with some rice paper. And then she's gone over the top with another bit of rice paper to add extra interest, extra design on there. So you can layer your rice papers up as well, which is what I think what Liz has done on this one. Doesn't it look gorgeous? And then we are on to a few pieces that Jill's made. So she's got this lovely wooden plaque. She's got the rice paper on there, and she's gone over it. You can, I mean, obviously I can feel it, you guys can't, but she's gone over it with some paints and a bit of texture, or what texture paste, but you can get smooth texture pastes. Is that an oxymoron? But you know what I mean. She's popped some shells across the bottom, and it looks absolutely gorgeous, doesn't it? I love that. These two pieces I love so much. I love the huge range of projects. I do, absolutely. This is my favourite rice paper that I think I've ever seen in the whole world, full stop, the end, because he's got, let me try and hold it straight. It is gorgeous what Jill has done. She's done it all on the back. So she's put the rice paper on there, and then she's done the crackle glaze and then painted over it. She's inked, although I think it's a bit of a paint actually, round those edges. And look at that plate, that bowl, whatever. It's more of a plate, isn't it? But a decorative one. And it didn't need anything more. If I bring it close, you can really see the crackle comes through the front. Look, I'm so in love with this plate. I can't tell you. I'm in love with everything. Everything that everyone has sent me, I'm absolutely loving. But these are just right up my street. And then that is, again, another one of the rice papers. If I turn it round, you can see she's done a very similar effect on the back. She's used, you can get different crackle glazes. Some give you a real big crackle, and I think sometimes it depends on how you apply it, and some give you a smaller one. And then again, that's what she's done. There's glitter on this. If I bring it closer, can you see the glitter? You can just pick it up, can't you? So it's absolutely gorgeous. And then, so let me pop all these to the side before I get Helen's album, because it's huge and beautiful. So with these, I'm going to be putting some of these up as prizes. So again, if you remember at the beginning of the week, I said there's going to be some prizes from like Jamie Rogers and Lisa Horton and Sandra and Leonie from Glitzcraft, but also some of the DT, well, all of the DT said that they're happy for me to give some of their bits away as well. So I will be doing that as well. So with your order, you could potentially be getting some of these amazing goodies in there. I swap this round. Right. Love that book. It's beautiful, isn't it, Maggie? Beautiful projects, fabulous, beautiful. Thank you so much. Gaz, no cooking tonight with a veggie pizza with chicken. No. Ben says, should we get a veggie pizza for tea? And I went, yeah, but can we have chicken on it? Saying nothing. That is gorgeous. Projects are stunning. Hi everyone, loving all these beautiful makes from the DT. Absolutely. So the last one I'm going to show you is this one from Helen. I love this. I think it is a full 12 by 12. Let me just see if I can reach her. Tell a lie. It's a 10 by 10. But even as a 10 by 10, she has made the most of all of the papers in this kit. So I love this on the front. It does pull in and out, this. And I know Helen, I know all of the guys have put walkthroughs where they needed to be, walkthroughs, pictures of everything. So if you do go to my McCrafters page, you will see the walkthrough that Helen has done of this. So let me open that up. I'm just too little to see over it. Look at that. So let me You're just going to have to pretend that I'm not here for a while. Look at that. So I love this page. Where am I? So straight away at the front, you have got just a lovely little pocket on there. But then this side, I'm going to have to keep going side to side because I can't see otherwise. This one, it opens up. All four sides open up, and you've got lots of cards, lots of tags in there, which is absolutely awesome. I could do standing it on like a box or something, so it makes it easier for me. I've got all these boxes and I can't find a box. So lifting that one up again, what you've got is flappy out pieces. Oh, look at that. Flappy out pieces on both sides. And what I love about what Helen's done is actually both sides sort of match or mirror each other. And then she's done the same in here. You've got two lovely little pockets on this. And both of these come out and they're just a lovely trifold. Pop that in there. And this one as well. I'll put it out for you so you can see those papers. Just another beautiful trifold. And then if we open it up onto the next one, I'll lift it up again for you. You've got, again, both sides sort of match. So if I can just get my fingers under there, look at the images. They're absolutely gorgeous. It really does take you back. Or take you there. It takes you away, really. And then again, you've got that big, beautiful image there, and then you've got the pocket on here. So you could absolutely, if you love your bit of mixed media, you could mix media those up because there's plenty of space in there for you to really build up depth on all of your pages. But again, if you like those flips and flaps and you want to go to the extent or the extreme with them, you absolutely can. That is just, isn't it beautiful? So that is everything the design team have done, and isn't it all amazing? They have done such an amazing job. I'm going to really struggle to give bits away, and then some of the big albums I'm going to send them back. I might just have to tell them that it all got lost in the post. Another beautiful album. You're all loving it. It's stunning, isn't it? She's all of my design team are absolutely amazing. They really are. These images are reminding of the Caribbean islands I visited. Ideal for me to do a memory book with. Absolutely perfect, Tracy. Yeah. Right. Taking you back to Gran Canaria. Yes, absolutely. So I'm going to guess we'll get on with it. So what you were going to get, I've got an 8x8 one here. So you're going to get a scrapbook. You can have an 8x8 one or a 12x12. When you order, just let me know which one that you would prefer, and I will pop that in. I was just going to put 12x12s in, so you've just got lots of pages in here. It's just a scrapbook. Or if you want to journal in it, or you want to art journal in it, you obviously can do. But lots of people, if they're a bit shy or a bit newer to the sort of scrapbooking albums, there's the 8x8 to sort of ease you into. It's entirely up to you. When you place your order, let me know if you want an 8x8 or a 12x12, and then that's the one that I will pop in for you. And then what you're also going to get is just a couple of these things. So just a little, just little chippies, some little frame ones, and then just some decorative elements that pop out as well. They're quite thin, so they're going to work perfectly on your pages. There's not going to give you lots of depth and bulk if that's not what you want on there. So I'm going to pop a sheet of those in, and I'm going to pop this. Let me just grab a piece of paper or something for behind it. Make it just stand out a bit better for you. There you go. So you're going to get the sheet of stamps. They're very scrapbooky, scribbly. scrapbooky sort of style stamps. You've just got sort of textures on here. You've got some script on there. You've got some little sort of stamps on there. You've got this lovely one here that gives you that sort of drawn effects down the sides of your pages. So I'm going to pop you one of those in as well. And then this is going to be the rest of it. So it's all in here, and there's lots in here. So should we have a look through this? This is my favourite bit. Is it really sad that even though they're my papers and I've seen them many times, I still getting excited at sort of unboxing and looking through things like this? I'm not bothered if it makes me sad. Right, where do we start? We'll start with the 12 by 12s. Lots of laughy faces. They gotten lost. Yeah, they will, definitely. Hello, everyone. Did not realise the time. Oh, you're late, Denise. Tut. We will let you off, though. I'm not going to show you the toppers first because that'll give away all the designs. So you're going to get 12 by 12s in here. And this is the first one. So you can see straight away what I mean about it's a little bit different to what we normally do. You're going to have lots more space to build up any kind of designs and images and scrapbooking bits and bobs that you want to do. Alternatively, if you are using these just for your card making, because of course you can, they're just going to cut down beautifully like any of my other collections. But who doesn't look at, I mean, the oranges into that sort of, from the orange, the burnt orange into the red, it's just, oh, you just want to be there, don't you? So that is the first one. And then that's the second image that you're going to get. So you can see if you have a good look at that paper, the vintage effect that you've got on it. It's almost like, when your mum goes into that box that it's normally a tin, isn't it? It's an old Quality Street tin or, an OXO tin, and it's got all old photos in. And when you get them out, you've got all those marks on them, and they're aged and they're vintage. And they just look awesome. That is sort of the feel that you're going to get with these papers here. Those huge suns, because it just works so well, and why wouldn't you? They're just, I get lost in these. This is definitely one that I've been just getting out and looking at, because it really does. It takes you back to when you were younger and you were on those holidays, and it was magical. That really warm, fuzzy feeling that you get. Now, I love this one. So Helen did use it on her. Let me see if I can find it. Did she pop it on the back? She did. So she got the 12 by 12 and she's cut it down to the 10 by 10 size, but it still works beautifully. You've still got lots of that foliage or the leaves from the palm trees on there. So it's a 12 by 12. Obviously, you've got loads more, but cut down to 10 by 10, you've still got all of that all the way around. Oh dear. Again, another take me away page. They just really do, don't they? They're just where the sun sits on the water. It's like you came to my island and took pictures. It's just like the sunset I saw back on a beach in St. Kitts. Yeah. Will this kit make the album you showed? Yes, yeah, because this is the kit that I sent Helen, and that is all that she's used in here. So I can do one of two things. I can ask Helen if she can do a tutorial. I don't know if she's up for it. So I can grab Helen. Well, I'll talk to Helen and see if she'll do a tutorial on it. If she's not there, then I'll get all the instructions from her, and I can do a tutorial with it if you like. But I think Helen said she's either got or she's starting her own YouTube channel. So I'll have a quick word with her and see what she says. Some more daytime, this one, but you've still got that really beautiful vintage effect. And if I lean it, oh, there you go, look, if I lean it forward a bit, you get more of that colour, the proper colour of what it is come through. So you can see how there's a lot more open space on them. But it worked perfectly for the kit and for obviously the style and design. Well, this is one of my favourite sheets. That huge moon. It's almost like a vintage postcard, isn't it? So you can see it a lot more in this, that distressed feel and effect going through it. And then I think this is the last one of the 12 by 12s. Right, so that is the 12 by 12s that you were going to get in this kit. And then what you're also going to get is you're going to get 2 full sheets of those 12 by 12s, but as toppers. So they're all 3 by 3s. Lift it, there you go. So the window's just there. So if I tilt them forward, you get like more of a true colour. So you're going to get 2 full sheets of toppers as well. And then let's look at the rice papers. You're going to get 6 rice papers in here. So you're going to get this one. Yours, right? I printed mine out on a darker setting than what it should be. It's going to look exactly the same. It's just going to be a little bit lighter, where it's almost black around the outside for mine. Yours will be obviously a bit more green, but it's still stunning. I forgot that when I put my printer on for my rice papers, I needed to adjust the lightness back up, but you can still obviously see it don't look any different. Yours is just going to be a little bit lighter. So there's that one. And then this one. I love this one. It's absolutely gorgeous. But again, your rice papers go onto your normal paper just as normal. Just as if you was using any of your normal pattern papers. You can cut these with your guillotine if you want, or you can water cut them. It's entirely up to you, but they're still going to go onto and in your album exactly the same as any normal paper. So that is the one that you saw Jill use on that lovely plate. So it's definitely going to get lost. And then this one, so this is the one that you saw on, I think both, so this is Liz's, and Jill used it as well on the plaid. Oh yeah, because let the sea set you free, Jill's put on that one. And it's absolutely true, isn't it? I'm imagining these with the washed wood. Oh yes, with the washed wood paper from yesterday. Absolutely. I mean, look a little bit like my mum. I'm sort of doing this to read the comments. Helen Clark. Oh, she's here. Helen, hello. I'm here and happy to do a tutorial. Brilliant. I will begrudgingly send you the album back then, Helen. And then, so that's another one. And then the last one is this. I love this sheet of rice paper. If I never had anything else ever again, just this, I would be very, very happy. It's absolutely beautiful. And it's so versatile. It's going to work with so many of my collections that I've already released. It's going to work on so many projects for everyone. It just is going to work with everything. It is just absolutely stunning. Right. So let's get into this one. So what you're going to get now is you're going to get a set of A4 images. Now, these are a little bit different to the 12 by 12s. It almost feels jungly to me, but it's going to work with it or separately. And again, that's the main reason why I give you lots of different sizes of these. So you are going to get that one. And then this one. So that lovely fire on the beach. In that little hidden cove that you found that no one else knows about. It's very much that feel, isn't it? But for you to sort of, matte and layer on top, I wanted them to be a totally different colour, and the green's obviously going to work perfectly to really make it stand out. So again, you can be ripping. I know, no, I'm not going to even say you can be ripping these up because you all nearly had a heart attack last night. You can cut them nice and neatly into smaller pieces. But I love that one as well, the sunset on there. And again, just the sun and the colours, those oranges, are just so beautiful. I mean, of course, you don't have to scrapbook with these at all. I mean, I'm going to include that scrapbook and you can do whatever you want with it. But I just felt like it's going to work. So you've got one of those big 12 by 12s, the beach scene. I'm going to say you can tear it again, but you can tear that couple out. You can really build your scenes up on your pages if you want to. For some reason, these remind me of Indiana Jones. Is anyone else getting that feeling? Because he was like back in the 1920s, wasn't he? And it makes me feel like that, some of these. You've got a perfect wedding card on that one, haven't you? And on this one, to be honest, to my husband or my wife for an anniversary. So we use our imaginations, and there's so many possibilities and options with this kit. I love that one. I love them. I know, I'm sorry. I say it about everything I show you, but it's true. It's just. And then the last one. So this one, you are absolutely going to just use your imagination and build up an amazing scene with this one because you've got that beautiful blank canvas there already. I'm seeing lots of love hearts going up, which I'm absolutely Lara Croft, absolutely. Lots of love hearts, which I'm loving. So can you get these outside of the kit? So you can get the 12 by 12 on its own. And obviously the topper sheets you can get on your own as well. These ones only come as an A4. It's the way we've designed them. If I put it onto a 12 by 12, it's not going to look right at all. So some of these have been designed to go on the size that they're on. Obviously the rice papers you can get outside of the kit as well. And these, I mean, I suppose I could work it out and put prices up of them individually, but they will only come as the size that they are because of the way that we've designed them to sit nicely on whatever size it is. So this is a little set of A5s, and I think there's 14. I've got it wrote down in like 3 different places because I kept losing it and then finding 2 and then losing another one and writing it down again. Yes, so these, you're getting 14 A5 sheets here. And again, we've obviously offered all the different sizes and stuff and made the kit. So you didn't want everything in a 12 by 12 in sort of a kit So these are a lovely A5. And again, you've got a totally different sort of colour undertone to these, but they're still going to, let me lean it. They're still going to work beautifully. So that is, this one is definitely a Hawaiian beach somewhere, I think. But you've still got that really vintage, almost 1970s postcard feel to them. But to be fair, I think if you're buying the kit and then you're making stuff and you want to just reorder the 12 by 12s or you want to reorder the A5s, then yeah, I will offer it that way as well. I love the hibiscus flowers. I want to say hibiscus flowers. And get that beautiful moon. But you've got sort of like that pink running through lots of these, and it almost feels where it comes up here. It's about to go into sort of a dusky pink. It doesn't quite get there, but you've got sort of that, like on the beach there, the undertone of a almost pink. Is that a colour? An almost pink. So I think you can see how you can really build up your images, your scrapbook pages, your art journal pages with all these different sizes. You can be fussy cutting all of those flowers out. Just takes you away somewhere else, doesn't it? It really does. I don't like that word, ripping your papers off. Did you have to go have a lay down last night, Matt? Oh, Christy, hello. Welcome. I won't say anything about you being late because I'm normally the late one, so I can't say anything. There we go. So that is the 14 A5s that you can get, or that you do get, comes in the kit. And then you've got some of these little ones. So you have got, how many have I got? 12. You've got 12 4x6s. Now, some of these are going to be the same images of the rice papers because I wanted to include them as a paper as well. So that is your first one. Did I say? Yeah, 12 of these. But she's just gorgeous. I absolutely love that one. So a couple of these you've obviously noticed are on the rice papers, but what I'm giving you is you were getting 12. You were getting 12, but you're getting two of each. So you're getting 6 designs and you were getting 2 of each in this kit. So you can see that's the second one of her. You're getting 2 of the smaller ones. These are almost postcard size, aren't they? 4x6s. That sunflower just looks amazing on paper or on rice paper. And then that one, and then a second one of that one. So that is it, I think. Have I gone through everything? So I have, yes. So you're getting 12 4x6s. You're getting 6 designs and you're getting 2 of each. I can't get that back in there. You were getting 14 A5 sheets, and they're just one of each design. So you're getting 14 different designs. Your 6 rice papers. You were getting those 12 A4 sheets, those ones. You're getting 12 of those. You were getting 12 of your 12x12 sheets, and then you were going to get 2 topper sheets. So there's actually 16 on there, so you're getting 32 3x3 toppers. So, and they're the main design. And then you are getting, I'm going to pop up, where's my stamps gone? Oh, they're here. You were getting, in the kit, you were getting stamps. You're getting that lovely little stamp set. And then you're also going to get one of these, some lovely little frames, and then a scrapbooking kit. Scrapbooking book. You can have an 8x8 or a 12x12. When you order, let me know. Now, all of that comes to just over £65. But the kit, if you want to buy the kit, so you're going to be getting the accessories, the stamps, the frames, the album for free. And I think some of the paper. So I'm going to do it. So if you want it, it's £45 as a kit. I will look afterwards at what can be sold individually. So if you wanted to top up, or there was just a part of it that you wanted, but as a whole, the kit is only £45. So you're going to be getting sort of lots of elements for free in there, which makes it obviously great value for money. And I think what we're going to do as well, I think we'll do a couple of like scrapbooking pages as well. So next week-ish, once I've got everyone's, so many orders. Once I've got everyone's orders sorted and you've all got it. I know some of you have scrapbooked before, and I know some of you haven't. But we'll do a couple of scrapbooking pages. I'll do a live, and then we can sort of have a bit of a play with the kit together, with sort of the stamps and the little frames and everything like that. So if you're sort of on the fence and you're not really sure, I mean, that it's just a brilliant card making kit if you want. But because I'm adding the scrapbook and the other bits, it's I just thought I'd do a lovely little scrapbooking kit, just something a little bit different to what we normally offer. Michelle, you must have read my mind. Michelle, are you going to be doing a craft along with this kit? I think we should definitely do that. Yeah, we'll do a couple of scrapbooking pages. I mean, I'll do them as a scrapbooking page, and you can either do it as a scrapbooking page as well, or you can do it as an album front, or a box lid. It's sort of the same thing, really. It's sort of the same way you would sort of really build it up and stuff. They're exactly the same, Angela. The 12x12 and the 8x8. They're exactly the same amount of pages, just different sizes. I ordered the 8x8 because I didn't know if some people would just prefer it, and I thought, well, I might as well give you the option. I like the 12x12 a lot better. I like a lot of area to have a play about with. So yeah, but the same amount of pages, just bigger. Love that size. Yeah. So much beautiful paper in this kit. I might have to order a second one. Don't blame you. I don't blame you at all. I think you might need to lie down next week. Oh my God, I need a holiday next week. Because, I mean, the thing is, what lots of you have been doing is after each live, either that night or the following morning, you've been popping me your order and you've just been paying for that bit. Some of you have, some of you are waiting till the end of the week, which is absolutely fine. And then you're like, just hold my box. Don't charge me postage yet until the end of the week, which is absolutely fine. If you're like me and you need to get it ordered straight away, or you're going to forget, then absolutely do that. It just means that I can be printing them then, because you know that we sort of print to order. I have a certain amount of stuff printed off, but I don't want to print stuff off and then it sort of be sat there because, you know, I haven't sold enough of that particular thing. So it's just easier for us to print a few. And then if we've got more orders, then we can print them again. So if you're placing your order every day, it means we can get on with the printing every day. It makes it so much easier for us. And then obviously it's quicker coming out for you guys as well. This is definitely going on the order. It is wonderful. So yes, we'll sort out the sizes of the stuff that you can order individually, but you know, as a kit, you're getting all that stuff for free. So which is obviously why the kit is going to be better value for money. But yeah, top ups and second kits, Matt, absolutely. Or just order everything up front. Yeah, well, absolutely. Why not? We do order ink by the truckload. Almost, yeah. It's a huge order when we put it in. And ink's disgustingly expensive. They're not daft, like Canon and the companies that you've got to have their ink and it's got to be theirs or that your warranty's for. It's nonsense. And it's a way to rip you all off. The printers will need a break. They will need a holiday too, definitely. I mean, 2 gave up the ghost last week. The week, the run up to obviously birthday week, 2 gave up. In fact, all 3 of them did. We've sent one off to be repaired. Oh, words today. We've sent one off to be repaired. Ben had a look at the other 2. And then we got like another print, and it's like a printer showroom in here. It really is. We've got printers that work, printers that don't work, printers that work when they want to work. Nanny to the girls, sorry I'm late. That's quite all right. But it's worth it. It's worth it because I love what I do. You guys love what we do. So, but yeah, so that is what you're going to be getting. Shall we let me show you another. We'll have another quick sticky beak at the samples, just so you can sort of see, now you've seen the papers, which ones have sort of been used and how beautiful they look and how you don't need to do a lot to them. So if you've got any wooden plaques or MDF bits, your rice papers are going to work beautifully with those. If you've not used rice papers before, it's just some Mod Podge. I would, if I'm going on to any other substrate other than paper, I would use Mod Podge. She's got I don't know if you can see it. There's a lovely sheen on the bottom. She's used like a clear glaze on there. And for me here, it's really making that sort of sea pop. And then she's obviously used a stencil for the birds. I know I'm talking about 2 things at once here, aren't I? The sentiment. But what I was saying is, if I'm going on to any other substrate, I would use either a Mod Podge or a rice paper glue. There's lots of other, Stamperia, I think, do one. Pentart do one. So there's lots of choices with regards to your sort of rice paper glues, but you can put your rice papers just on your card. If you don't want to use a Mod Podge, then just use your tacky glue, but water it down a little bit because your tacky glue is water based. So just water it down. Obviously, don't saturate your card with it, and then use your rice paper like that. So just don't be scared of your rice papers. But the great thing about rice papers, if I'd use this as paper, you would feel that edge. But with the rice paper, it just blends out and it just looks like it was painted on there. And I love this. I love this. Where is it? That side. So that is from Liz. And again, if you've got any glass plates, you need to go around all of the junk shops, you know, the second-hand shops, things like that, and find old stuff like this that you can upcycle with the rice papers. You will become very addicted very quickly. And then, so she just made a lovely little notebook. This will make a perfect address book for me. But isn't it gorgeous? And again, showing you how simple it is to create something like that. And then we've got another one. So if I turn it around again, you can see how she's tip it forward, the crackle glaze on the back. So this was just a clear glass plate, same as the one with the sunflowers on. But you're doing everything to the back of it rather than the front. So then you've got nothing on there. So if you want to use it as a little trinket bowl, you know, for your keys or anything, everything's done to the back of it. Or just order everything up front. Yeah, you must. Oh yeah, I read that, didn't I? Sorry. You will need to hire a team soon. I know. The plates are beautiful. Yeah. The pages in the journal, are they stapled in the middle? This small one that I've just showed you, they're not. So if I just, I'm going to bring this out. So what Jill has done is she's got, I think they're about an 8x8, folded her, it's almost like brown parcel paper, but I'm not sure what it is. She's just folded them in half. And then if I lift this up for you, all she's done, she's got 3 pieces of elastic and she's tied them all the way round. And then all she does, or all that she has done, if I open this back up again, and bear with me and I'll lift it up. What she's done is then she's just going to, or we're just going to tuck it in. And each elastic holds its own little separate book. So very easy to do. It just looks awesome, doesn't it? And I think these papers really lend themselves to something like this. And then I pop these to the side in my drawer where they'll get lost and I'll forget to send everyone their stuff back. Is this. Let's have another look at this because it is stunning. The way Helen has picked the papers for the certain parts absolutely perfectly. I love this bit here. So let me pop that down. I'm going to open it up and show you because I didn't show you before. So I just don't want everything to fall out. So I've just, can you see how all 4 sides are going to open up? So let's take those out. So what she's done is she's just created loads of beautiful cards with some of those images. And then we'll lift it up. You can see how she's created that. So it's just literally those 4 tabs that fold over and close those in. It's absolutely stunning. She's done such an amazing job. When I messaged her and said to her, do you want this back? And she said, yes, please. I'm like, shucks. There we go. So that's wrapped back up now. So let's go. So again, you can see how beautifully she's used the papers. She's picked them perfectly. So that couple just works perfectly on that piece that flaps out. And if I open that one, she's got a couple on the other side. So it's almost like, well, it is. She's mirrored it to perfection. It just looks amazing. Tucking that back on. So lifting it up. So these are just 2, I feel like Chad doing that. Do we all know who Chad is? Or am I showing my age? 2 pockets, and you've got those 2 trifold images in there. And then if I open that one, she's done it again. She's created on both sides. Couldn't figure out where that was then. To flips and flaps all over. and then the back with the pocket on this side and just that huge image on that side. So it's just absolutely awesome. Putting that back. I was looking at that and I wasn't sure if I was seeing what I was seeing or not. But they come up. So she's left sort of the pockets, this is like this. And then this just tucks over it. I'm like, bro, don't tell Helen. I broke a book. And then look, that's just slipping back on there. Oh, that's so clever, Helen. Only just discovered that. And I've had them about a week. So that is absolutely awesome. And then the front, where is it? Oh, that lifts up and down. So it's almost like her and Jill really had almost the same idea. Right, so what I do want to show you again quickly before we go, saying quickly, I'm going to show you the craft kit just quickly. I've got a couple left. I really need to pop a post on my page saying that there's 2 left. I've got 2 rainbow craft kits left. Someone ordered one and then she decided on something else because she was like, oh, I need a craft kit. And then when she saw it, she was like, actually, I like this more. So she's gone with something else, which is absolutely fine. I said, if it's not something you're going to use, then it's daft. You're keeping it. Oh, this is Nicola's box. Because she's got some extra bits in it. So I've got 2 craft kits left. I've got 2 of these left. So if you pop me a message, if you want one, pop me a message. If more than 2 of you want one, just let me know anyway. Just let me know because I can put another order in for all the ephemera and accessories. She's so clever. She absolutely is. Be a honeymoon album. Oh my gosh, it absolutely could. And again, I know I'm selling it as like this scrapbooking kit, but you get the papers, do what you want with them, and then you've got a scrapbook, you've got some chippy frames, and you've got a stamp set all for free. So you can do what you want with them. You can gift. Oh, wouldn't this make a lovely present? Oh, if only I didn't have one, someone could buy me one. Right, so what you are getting in here is, just bear with me. I have it somewhere. I took it out before. It's a 6x6. Oh, honest. Let me get another one down. Nothing in that one. Where have I took it out? This is me organised. This isn't me disorganised. This is me absolutely 100% organised. This is as good as it gets. Right. Right. Are we ready? You were getting 3 paper pads in this one. You were getting a 6x6 of that beautiful Victorian Summer Nights Garden. Now, this is my 1-year anniversary pad of the first ever pad that I released last year. So that is what you're going to be getting in here. So you're going to get that in a 6x6. And then you're going to get an A4 in the pastel rainbows. Lift that forward. There you go. And then you're going to get an A4 of those beautiful rainbow damasks. So these are both my everyday background collection. So you can order these in all 3 sizes if you just wanting these pads. And also this, if you were just wanting this as well, it just come in all 3 sizes. This will come in the topper sets as well. The backgrounds, I'm not really going. You can buy them in the topper sets if you want, but it defeats the object because the whole of the A4 or the whole of the 12x12 is that design. So if you wanted to use it as a topper, you're just going to cut a part of that off, aren't you? You're not going to order the topper pads as well. Does that make sense? So you're going to get those 3 pads in there. And you're going to get, if you want to have a lovely unboxing experience, Gaz did one yesterday. Monday. He did one Monday after my live. He did an unboxing and you got a real good, you got to hear Gaz squeal a lot. You got to see Gaz wear the rainbow ribbon and you got to see him open everything up. But let me bring that piece of white card back in. And again, the pictures are on my page of everything sort of opened up, but you've got rainbow, the like a fabric, like a chiffon butterfly, gemmed butterflies. So they've got some lovely sparkle in the middle. So you're getting, I think you're getting 10 butterflies, and I think you're getting about 20 of these. So you're getting lots of these embossed. So they're embossed bow wax seals. So you're going to get loads of these. These butterflies, as I hate to say it, are absolutely gorgeous. They've got fabric wings. There's 2 layers, so you can have wings up. You can, give some depth to them, and then they've got the sparkle in the middle. I'm not going to open this one. You have got so many stickers in there. You have got giant watercolor style flowers. You've got those framed ones that you can see, and then you've got some black outline ones that you can colour in. There's so many in there. And then you're going to get this bag of goodies. There's hearts, there's stars, there's an umbrella in there. You've got lots of these brooches in there. You've got a rainbow heart there. You've got another just there. Can you see that rainbow one there? That long one. You've got one of those in there. So again, you've got so much in there. There's a lot. And then you're going to get this as well. So this is 1, 2, 3. This is your 4th little packet you're going to get. Angela, got to go pick my son up now, so we'll say bye and thank you. Love both of these kits so much. See you tomorrow. I will see you tomorrow. What you're going to get in this one. You are going to get a full sheet of stickers. So you're going to get sort of red, orange, yellowish, green, blue, purple and pink. So you were going to get, that's 7, isn't it? You're going to get 7 sheets of stickers. You're going to get one of these frames, and it's roughly a 4x4. You're going to be able to obviously ink this up if you want to, add anything to it if you want to. So you're going to get that beautiful frame. This is the ribbon that Gaz was wearing around his head. You're going to get 2 meters of that. You're going to get a rainbow stencil. They're going to differ in everyone's boxes, but you're going to get, it's going to be the same size. And you're all going to get, and again, these are all going to differ. You're going to get a lovely little key ring just to say thank you in your kit. So a lot in there. And I love that kit. It's not made to work together, so the paper pads aren't made to work together. What I wanted to do is just give you lots of options. So there's pastel paper in there. There's the real jewel rainbowy colours, and then my paper pad there, it's got a lovely rainbow of colours running through it. So this craft kit was just all about the rainbow. So everything in there is you're getting a rainbow of colours of it, or it is rainbow coloured. So lots and lots in there. So there's 2 of those left. So if anyone wants one, pop me a message and let me know. Again, I can put another order in if you need me to, but quickly. Put things all over, and I think I can reach that. It's all right. And I can't really, because I'm too short for everything. But, so don't forget, DT samples. I'm going to be giving lots away, whether you've ordered or not. Some of them, they're going to go in your orders. By the end of the week, I'm just going to pick some random names from all of the shows and send you a card out. So obviously, I'll pop you a message and ask for your address. So even if you're not placing an order, you're still going to get the chance to win something one of my DT made. I like to thank everyone who has purchased and who hasn't purchased, because even if you've not purchased, just by watching, it's showing your support. So everyone gets a chance to win something. Did plates at Christmas figures? I think I remember seeing those, Angela. I think you sent me a little video of how you made one, because when Jill sent these, the first thing I thought was, oh my God, I saw Angela make some of these. Simple but amazing. Honeymoon album, yeah. Yes, Helen's so clever. My messages have gone up yet. Got to go pick up my son. Read that one. And chock full of bright, vibrant goodies. Absolutely, Laura, it really is. So the last thing I quickly want to show you is the cards that I received. So I asked and sent my paper pad to some of the people I know. So Lisa Horton, Gwen, Jamie, and they've all used my paper pads. So these are, if you place an order this week, you've got the chance to win one of these. And again, I'll just randomly pop them into people's orders, so you won't know until you get your box. But Gwen, because we did this one last night, Gwen sent me, I can grab it, a couple of these, so you can see that she's used that rainbow pad beautifully. This is the one from, I'm not going to call him Jamie Oliver tonight, I'm going to call him by his real name. This is the one by Jamie Rogers. Now, he's got his own range now, and he does shows on his own YouTube and Facebook. You also see him on the craft store. You will have seen him on Hobby Maker and Creating Craft, because he used to work for Creative Expressions, which is how I met him, down at Hobby Maker. This one's from Lisa Horton. And again, you can see how lovely she's used my paper pad. So I've had some amazing support from some wonderful people that I've met through my job, from some amazing DT and you guys. So amazing support. What Leona's done on this, and I don't know if you can see, she's fussy cut some of the pages out. So what you've got is lots of depth on there. And I love to see everyone's different take on the paper pad that they've used, or my paper pad that they've used. So this one is Pauline Wheeler, who has been crafting for us as long as I can remember. Don't tell her I said that, though. So she sent me a couple, and she's used her own stamps on those. So you can find Pauline's stuff over on Hobby Maker. The Crafty Witches, Linda Chapman created this one for me. And again, obviously using my papers. And then last but certainly not least is Sandra from Santangle. So can you see how she's actually tangled over the image? Doesn't it look awesome? So, yeah, anyone placing an order is going to get a chance to win. Well, anyone placing an order or not, you're all going to get the chance to win some fabulous creations. Let me pop that to the side. Right, so look at me, I'm a little bit early. I wanted to make sure I would off for Gaz, because Gaz starts, should I say, at past. So Monday, Gaz did a live. He did an unboxing with the craft kit, and he did a live. He was creating this perpetual calendar. Is that the right word? A wonderful 3D make. And I think he's finishing it off tonight. And what he's going to be doing is he's going to be giving it away. So if you pop over, I'm going to be popping over myself at past and have a watch. Everyone, obviously, commenting is going to get the chance to win. So if you're in the UK, you're going to get the chance to win the 3D make. And then if you're in the US, you're going to get the chance to win a card that he's going to make with some of my stuff. So Gaz is doing that. I've got Jan on Saturday. So Jan Brown, that I used to work with at CC, she is popping a project up that she's made with some of my papers, and she's going to do a giveaway with that. So when she pops that up on Saturday, I'll obviously be posting it on my page. Go have a watch and a comment and everything like that. And I think it's by commenting you will get the chance to win it. So there's that on Saturday as well. Corinne, again, that I worked with at CC, she's rudely on holiday, but I let her off. She's going to do the same. She's going to do a little tutorial. She's going to pop it on her page, I think, next week, and you're going to get the chance to win that as well. So lots of lovely little exciting ways to win some fabulous makes. I am going to make something as well. I'll make something and we'll do a giveaway with that. And I'll also at the end of the week, I'll pop a little something together that's going to have a little bit of all sorts from birthday week, some paper pads here and there and everywhere, and we'll do a final day giveaway with that as well. But remind me, because I've just said that now and I'll forget. So make sure that you remind me that I said that. But I think I'm done. So if you're wanting this craft kit, it should be about £66. I'm doing it for £45. If there's any elements in it that you want to buy separately, I'll work that out and sort of pop that on my page. But if you were, yes, message me to remind me. Thank you, Laura. Do you know what? I don't know what I'd do without Laura. She reminds me of everything, and she nags me as well, because she knows that if she doesn't message me like 3 times, I forget the first 2 times, which I love. So she does. She reminds me of everything. Emma, you're late, but you was you at Slimming World, so I'll let you off. Yeah, Laura reminds me of everything. She's great. She's like an alarm clock for me. It comes from play. I love it. If you don't do, I've said to her, you have to nag me. So she does. And normally when you say that to someone, they don't want to be rude, but Laura does, and I love it. So yes, lots of still more exciting stuff going on after my shows end. Tomorrow. Ooh. I haven't got anything to hand to show you. Tomorrow is my something whispers. Laura, what's it called? My final release of the week is. I'm waiting for her to type it. Whispers. Oh, I love this collection. Sorry, I'm late. I'll rewatch. That's all right, Lynn. Canvas Whispers is tomorrow. And again, it's another beautiful collection. It's a little bit different again, because what you've got on there is, again, if you've seen some of the DT's samples, you have got, it's almost like you're seeing the canvas from the painters or the artist's view. So you've got canvases and you've got the paintbrushes and the actual paint, and they're painting or in the middle of painting some beautiful scenes. So you've got things like that. So these beautiful scenes and flowers and things like that are there, but it's not just a floral image or a beautiful image of a field. It's got a little bit of a twist to it, which is obviously that I like to do something a little bit different. Jill, hello. I have just been showing everyone your samples, which are absolutely stunning. So thank you so much. Some of them are definitely going to get lost in my living room on my shelving unit because they're going to work beautifully on there. So yes, so tomorrow is going to be the final day. I know it was going to be Friday, I have to pick Oliver up from university on Friday. It's his last day that he's allowed to be there. We were going to do it Saturday, but we can't. Enjoy them. I can always make more. They're so beautiful. They're going to work so perfectly in my living room. But yes, so we've got to pick him up Friday, or he's going to be kicked out and he's going to be sleeping on the curb, apparently. So tomorrow is going to be my last one. If you guys fancy it at some point over the weekend, I'll do a live and we'll do some I'll do some demos with sort of all sorts of bits from through the week. I'll throw a few demos together and we'll just have a live and a chat and things like that. If you fancy it, you'll have to let me know if that's a yay or a nay. But for now, I've got 15 minutes to say my 10 goodbyes, haven't I? Yeah, so for now, I'm going to let you guys get off. I'm going to go get my vegetarian pizza with chicken on it. So definitely, yes. You was all so delayed in that I was thinking no one's saying yes, no one wants me to do anything. Yes, so I can do that either Saturday or Sunday. But again, if you miss it, then you can always rewatch it because I always post it onto my Facebook page and things like that. There's going to be I'm going to do lots of demos and lives and stuff with all the stuff that we've been selling this week. So you can get some extra inspiration. If there's anything that you would like to see me make. So for instance, someone said the other day, can you make that theatre card? And I did. Oh, Mary Lou, always yes. Lost power, we'll have to rewatch what I missed. It's really funny because all of the areas around here, so my postcode's NR21 and NR 18, 19 and 20 and then 22 all lost power. We're the only little area that hasn't lost power because I was panicking thinking I'm not going to be able to do my live, but someone's watching over me. Missing the show again, Michelle. We'll rewatch later. That's quite all right. You'll be travelling to Chicago tomorrow. Oh, that'll be lovely. Well, I hope you have a really lovely time. I was saying 3 things at once there, wasn't I? So Gaz is on at past. He's finishing his project with the rainbow craft kit from the other day. I'm going to pop over. I'm going to be back here tomorrow at 6 with my final launch. I will do a live either Saturday or Sunday. I'll do it around about the same time, so it seems to work for everyone with some of this. And then over the next few weeks, I'm going to do quite... Dart scaring me again. Why is it funny to scare me? She does it all the time. She finds it hilarious. But I'll do lots of lives over the next few weeks with everything. Obviously, not everything all at once. So you've got lots of inspiration. I think that's where I was going, wasn't it? Is this going for the whole month? I will be able to sit down and watch next week. It's not. I end my last live. My last launch is tomorrow. I'm going to do a live at the weekend and we're just going to do we're just going to make some stuff. And then over the next few weeks, I'll do lots of lives and demos with the stuff that you've all bought this week. So I won't be selling for the rest of the month. The launches are just this week. I've just spent an hour and 45 minutes transferring everything from one phone to another. That's why I was like, that's all right. I hate doing that. When you get a new phone or a new anything and you have to transfer everything over. No, not a fan. Helen. So Helen is going to do a tutorial on this album. Obviously, I'll have a quick word with her. We'll work out how, when, and where. So that tutorial is going to be on. I might be able to talk some of my other DT into either doing a live or a tutorial or something with the inspiration. So maybe I can talk some of them into, even if it's some little step-by-step picture ones. gives us time to save some more pennies. Yeah. Oh, let me finish where up. So yes, I'll have a word with some of my other DTs, see if any of them fancy doing anything tutorially. Is that a word? And I'll let you all know. So then it's not just me. Christmas. I can't wait to show you my Christmas stuff. I am going to be doing a Christmas craft kit. And my Christmas is going to be Christmas in July, but it's not going to be the whole month. It's going to be a launch. I'm going to do a launch. I've got a couple of different Christmas collections. I love Christmas in July for a day, not the whole month. So that's exciting. That's coming up. I know. So I was debating actually whether I would do the Christmas in July thing like all the craft companies do, or if I was just not going to do it. But then I thought, actually, Christmas in July, as much as I think Christmas in July, it gives everyone time to buy their stuff, and then they've got obviously plenty of time then to be creating. But it's just that one launch, so it's not too bad. I'm very excited to show that. So excited about the Christmas stuff. I actually accidentally showed you just check plenty of time a piece or a design the other day, didn't I? See if it's here. I've still got it. It's got a little bit of editing to be done, but this is one of the images. You have to let me know what you think. So my daughter's here and she's trying to walk to the fridge without being on camera. She's arching up backwards to make sure that you can't see her. Move it closer. Move it closer. It's a little bit traditional, but you've got my bit of a modern twist on it. You've got that crackle effect, which I love. I absolutely love. I mean, look at him. Isn't he gorgeous? There's just a little bit more editing to do on that, but I had to print it off. So yeah, lots of loves it. Ooh, I can cope with one day in July, but then nothing Xmas after. Absolutely. And Jill, you'll feel the same working in the craft industry, especially some companies. You've got Christmas in July, and sometimes it starts in June. You've got Christmas in July, June, and it's too much. A real looking Santa. Yeah, I thought so. Quite traditional, and I've got a little bit of just a modern twist on it. I think it'll work for everyone. So yeah. I did do Santa last year, but it was those snow globes, if you remember. I actually think this would probably work really well with it because I had those two collections. I had the snow globes, then I had the nutcrackers, all of which are still available to buy. If you want those for Christmas, they're still available. And then at Christmas in November, if you remember, I did the snowmen with the green crackle, and he had the cardinal on his hat. And then I did those, the baubles, all about the bauble and the Christmas trees and the baby collections. So there's lots of Christmas stuff for you from last year that you can still get. So if you bought the globes and were like, oh, I need them again, they're still available. And obviously they're still available because now you can get it in the A4 pad and now you can get them in the toppers as well. So on Hobby Maker, it starts June, and if last year is anything to go by, it won't stop till mid-January. That sounds about it. It really does. That's just, yeah. Oh, it's a lot, isn't it? It really is. But I'm going to let you all get off because I know Gaz starts at past. So I will see you all over there in 5 minutes. But tomorrow, 6 o'clock, everyone. I will see you for my last launch. So I will let you all go. Thank you so much for joining me. Commenting, sharing, liking, loving, all of that. Much, much appreciated. I'm going to try and work my mouse with my left hand. which is really weird because I'm left-handed, but I can't eat with my left hand and I can't use the mouse with my left hand. Um, but I'm just a bit weird like that. So thank you so much. Pop me a message with your orders as the same as always. And I will see you here tomorrow. Thank you very much.